name is Tatum Eccles. My partner is Riley Emerson, and I'm going to be doing a musculoskeletal assessment today. So if you could walk towards me, please. Okay. And if you could introduce yourself, tell me your name, date of birth, and any allergies.
My name is Riley Emerson. My birthday is 11/10/99. I do not have any allergies.
Okay. So from walking in, I could see that your gait was even and steady, and you had an even arm swing. So I'm going to stand over here, and we can start with arm range of motion. So if you could do a forward arm circle for me. Okay, and then the other way. All right, and then switch arms. Okay. I'm going to go to neck range of motion really quick. So if you could put your ear to your shoulder, and then the other side, and then slowly look down, and then all the way back, and to the sides. Thank you. Okay, so my patient has full neck range of motion. Then I'm going to do arm range of motion. So you've already done full arm circles. So if you could raise your arms up for me. Okay, and then do some wrist circles. Perfect. Wiggle your fingers, open and close. Alright, so there is full range of motion in the upper extremities. If you could do a twist for me, please. All the way to the side. Okay, and then lean all the way to one side, and then all the way to the other. Okay, perfect. So there's full range of motion of the axial skeleton. So now I'm going to look at your back, if that's okay. Okay, and I see that there's even muscle distribution on both sides, her front and back, and she's bilaterally symmetric. So if you could bend forward, I'm going to feel your spine. Okay, and then if you could stand up. Okay, so there's no signs of scoliosis. The muscle development is bilaterally equal on both sides, and it is even muscle development on both sides as well. So you can go ahead and turn back around. Okay, so we've done full range of motion of the neck, the arms, the axillary skeleton. So now if you could step over there, and we're going to do range of motion of the legs. So hold on to the table and then put your leg all the way forward, and then all the way backward, out to the side, and then bring your knee up, and then bring your hip out. Perfect. And if you could do the other side. So forward, backward, out to the side. Oh, there we go. And then knee up, and then out to the side. Perfect. So my patient has full range of motion of her lower extremities. If you could wiggle your ankles for me as well. Alright, so now I'm going to have you duck walk to make sure that your joints are structurally stable. So if you could bend down and then walk like a duck. Okay, thank you. Okay, so my patient has structural stability of her hips, knees, and ankles. You can go ahead and take a seat for me. Okay, so now we're going to do passive range of motion. So I'm just going to wiggle your shoulder. And I don't see any gross deformities while she's standing or sitting. I'm going to come over here and wiggle the other shoulder. Okay, I'm going to wiggle your elbow. I'm going to wiggle this one. Do the wrist and all the fingers. Okay, do this wrist and all of the fingers. So there is full passive range of motion of the upper extremities. So now if you could lie back, I'm going to do passive range of motion on your legs. Careful. Okay, so I'm going to raise your leg up and keep it straight. There we go. Same with this one. So that's range of motion of the hips. I'm going to bend the knees and then bring the leg out as well. And then same with this one. Bend the knee, bring the leg out to the side. And then if you could bring your hip out, perfect. And you can bring it back. Bring this hip up and out. Okay. So there's full range of motion of the hips and all of the full passive range of motion of the hips and lower extremities. Now I'm going to check the ankles. And then all of the toes. And again, we have full passive range of motion of all of the lower extremities. So now if you could sit up for me. Actually, I'm going to palpate. Can you lie back down? Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to palpate for any crepitus, muscle soreness, tenderness, edema, or heat. Okay, so I'm going to feel all of the muscles. Do you feel any tenderness? Okay, so I didn't feel any crepitus, heat, edema. She felt no tenderness, and there was no tenderness as well. Okay, so if you could sit up for me, we're gonna do, we're gonna test your strength. So I'm gonna start with your head. If you could push your head forward, okay, and then backward, and then this side, other side. All right, push your shoulders up, push your shoulders out, push your arms out, push your arms in, push your arms up, push your arms down. Okay, so there is, we're also gonna do hands. All right, so there is full strength, bilaterally equal in the upper extremities. So now if you could push your leg up, push this leg up, push your leg out, push this leg out.
Do you mean out or?
Yeah, out to the
Oh.
side. There we go. Okay, this side. Perfect. Push your leg down. Push this leg down. All right. And then if you could push, actually we're gonna sit up. Sorry. Okay. So if you could push your knee up, and then this one. Push your legs out. Push your legs in. Push your foot up. Push your foot down. Push your foot up and down. All right. So there is push your feet in, push your feet out. All right. So there is full strength, bilaterally equal or contralaterally equal throughout the whole body, 5 by 5, and that concludes our musculoskeletal assessment.